Hello guys, this is the third attempt at trying to make this video. I was interrupted once by the same fella and then there again by the same fella. The first time it's raining there guys now at the minute. The first time he walked up he had no all he had was a jumper on him. He hadn't a hat or a coat or nothing on him, but he's after coming up there now, walking around in front of the car. He done that earlier on. Now this is the second time he done it, but he's a coat and a hat on him this time. Oh, round of applause there, bud. I have him on another video. I'm going to keep him up. I'm going to keep just to have him on the video, you know what I'm saying. But I will put him up. I will put a picture of him up on the video, you know, on YouTube or social media. But trying to get this bloody thing sorted here, but guys, it's hard to get it. It's just an old fucking stand I have here. This is what they'll try and do, put these people out in front of you. But what I was trying to say was that this is it's a human anatomy run program. You know, they know all these things about sleep deprivation, keeping you up, you know, keeping you in high stress, keeping you in fight or flight mode, you know, by the trolleys and all this lunging at you and in the shopping centres, these women will be pushing the trolleys over like this here. But your mind, you know, what they'll try and do as well, they'll try and portray that your environment is dangerous as well. You know, that's another thing they'll do, you know. And then you know, if someone comes and charges a trolley at you, well, your mind will say automatically, you know, oh, you're in danger. And then what they'll do is get these cars flying up and down, you know, all this fucking shit today. Your mind, well, my mind doesn't work like that. It doesn't say, I'm not in danger, you know. I'm not in danger, you know. But that's what they'll try and what you call it, project, you know, or try and portray that it's a dangerous environment you're in, you know, don't come out, you know, don't, you know, or all this, or try induce depression into the anxiety, you know what I'm saying, paranoia, all this is what they're trying to do, you know, this is what they're trying to do. But how long does it take to do this? 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years now with me, you know. But in saying that, everybody's different. Every unfortunate bit about it is, I wish they were all, you know, strong-minded and strong-willed and all the rest of it, because you get an awful lot of people out there committing suicide and killing themselves over a load of fucking nonsense that these two-legged clowns, low-lives and losers, are trying to portray on ordinary decent people, you know what I'm saying? These people, you know, that's out there, like, who do you think you are? Like, you are nothing. You are absolutely fucking nothing. I'm not stressed out, guys, don't worry about that. You are nobodies, you know. You bow down to, you weren't able to stand up like men or women and take you a fucking slap on the wrist or kick an arse or whatever. You had to bow down to these crowd and say, oh yeah, yes, I'll do that, yeah, just let me off, you know. Yeah, that's it, that's the way it is, that's exactly the way it is. These people all converted over to do the fucking wrong thing, you know, stupidity, you know. Yous are nobodies, you know, that's basically it. But you know, half the people are not right in the head. Like, who the fuck walks around the town with nothing with a rucksack and with nothing in it, you know? Who walks around and does a jig at a fucking crossroads or standing wearing constant? You know what I seen a couple of weeks ago? A woman out, red dress, red coat, red hat, red gloves, red shoes. There you go. That's the type of people you're dealing with in this society, in this day and age, you know. And then a couple of weeks ago there, I was going into the supermarket and I parked in a situation. But the usual people find this hard to believe, and they were parked there. I got out of my car. Of course, they had the child with them as well. They have the kids. The unfortunate bit about it is they have the kids converted over doing these skits and all that as well. And then the students and all that know about it as well. They are all involved in it. Children's involved in it as well. By just, you are great parents, I'll tell you that. You get your kids involved in the likes of this. The mother hopped out and the child hopped out. Well, she wasn't a child, she was probably 8 or 10 or 12. Or I'd say she was around 8 or 10. She could be around that there, maybe 11 or 12 or whatever. I jumped out, slammed the door, and the mother was well or slammed the door as well into the supermarket, down to and into where you pay for your stuff through the self-service yoke, out and back out at the supermarket without shopping or one thing or another. But that was put plainly in my view to show me what they were doing. Like it wasn't there. It wasn't designed for me to be hidden from me, like, you know what I'm saying. But it was put there for me to exactly see this. But this is the carry on that they're at. The bullshit carry on. But it's all scientific. It's all scientifically based, guys, to break down your body and all the rest of it. It's not a bit of wonder. It was scientists that designed it, you know what I'm saying, in East Germany. And then, of course, the FBI had to go over to Germany the time that the people, you know, did discover and, you know, got the Stasi police or whatever, and whatever they done with them. I think they executed most of them, or a lot of them, or whatever, ones that didn't get away with good enough of them. Crimes against humanity, you know what I'm saying? Buried them alive. But the scientists and the FBI brought them, the scientists, back too, and asked them how to do this and all this, and probably refined the whole program or whatever. But it's all over. It's in every country in the world, you know. But it's all government run. The ones that I come across, it's all big time government run facilities and based, you know, taxis, fucking taxi crowds, fucking anything, schools, yeah, all, the whole lot, the whole shebang. You know, anyone that's employed by the government is going to be involved in this program. That's again, yeah. And another thing too there, what's going on too, there's an awful lot of people around the country going missing, committing suicide and all the likes of this here. And I do believe that the program is involved, that these people, that should be investigated. This should be investigated. Investigated about these people that committed suicide, all these things, you know. When you commit suicide, their hands is washed, the program was run on you, right? You couldn't handle it, or whatever, your head went, or whatever, you committed suicide. Well, then there's no one there to blame, only yourself, like, you know. It's you committed suicide, you know, that's it, you know, done and dusted, you know. But the program could have been running on you for 6 months, 12 months, or maybe even a month or two, 6 weeks, you know, but you couldn't handle it and you committed suicide or done away with yourself. So there's no one to blame, you know what I'm saying? And then through with sleep deprivation, you know what I'm saying, and all this high cortisol, and you kept in fight or flight mode, all this is a high fucking deprivation on your body, you know what I'm saying? And you could be a victim, you could be you know, with been kept in high stress levels, you know what I'm saying? That it's bad for you, you know what I'm saying? Your high sugar levels and insulin been released all the time to try and keep the sugar levels down and stuff like that there, you know. But these people think that if something, that what's got to the stage now, I was walking around the park yesterday or whatever, and I walking past, I seen there was a stalking harasser or a perpetrator sitting down talking to one of the boys fishing or whatever, and I was when I'm walking, I do that in no time there. Just, I like the sound or whatever it is, I don't know. But I was walking past these, I knew he was there, I was looking out of the river, or I'd walk past and I was doing this here. And what I noticed there was that his coughing started up, you know what I'm saying? His coughing started up. When he heard me doing this more, he started to cough more. What he thought I was doing was this here. But I wasn't. You know, I knew he was there, whatever. Let him do whatever the fuck he wants. You know what I'm saying? But it was him that was thinking that this is annoying him more. You know what I'm saying? But what these people will do, when I go to McDonald's, another time you get a cup of tea, cup of water, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? You go in and you put up the handle on the door and you lock the door, whatever it is, and then you have a red mark or it's occupied or whatever on the bottom of this. You'll get these people coming in and you know, blatantly, women or children or whatever it is, to put in to see you, to watch you go into the thing, because the fucking place is half full of stalkers anyway. And they go over and actually try the handle on the door. When they see the door closed, and unless they were blind, they could see a big red mark or occupied underneath it, you know. Now, what the purpose in this, doing this, I don't know as well. But when I was talking to you one there the other day, I said, you know, I was talking to her, this woman, and, you know, she says, do you hear God talking to you? You know what I'm saying? And I says, no, you hear an awful lot of these fucking demons talking to me, you know. But what it is now, what's happening is now, this last day or two, what I'm hearing is these gobshites in the background shouting or talking to themselves or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or letting an odd shout or roar, talking to themselves like. They're not right in the fucking head. Not screwballs, but they're all the hours lowlifes anyway. They're no good for man, woman or child, none of them. You know, they're not even any good for themselves. But this is the fucking shit they're going on. But you know, if you're wearing the depressed state of mind or whatever it was, and you were talking, you went, oh help me, you know what I'm saying? They'll play you. You know, you'll be played to try and get the information out of you to see what affects you. You know, this is the fucking carry on to be at, you know. But shout away, roar away, do your skits, do whatever you want to do. But as Mike Tyson said, someone asked him was, well, Mike, you're in for the big fight. Yeah, he says, yeah, the big, whatever, big fight he was in for or whatever. He says, yeah, Mike, and you studied him and you watched all his videos and that, and what do you think of him? Were you concentrating on him, the way he moves and all that? No, why? No, he says, no. He says, the only person I concentrate, he says, on me. He says, I concentrate on me, he says. I concentrate on myself, he says. I don't concentrate on him. Why would I concentrate on him, he says. I'll concentrate on me, on myself, you know, and perfect my, which he had it perfected. So there was no need for him to fight. He says, I don't look at videos or I don't, you know, study them or study them. He says, I concentrate on me, he says, that's it. Which he was 100% right. And anybody that's running through this program, concentrate on yourself. Look after yourself. Don't pass any remarks to these clowns, because that's all they are. Sure, they're worth nothing anyway. Sure, all they do is, you know, they were put up, confronted it, or something was confronting, or they were put up against something. Sure, they fucking bowed, and that's it. Yes, master. Yes, master. You know, this is the fucking carry on. Now, do what they're told. Run away there with your tail between your legs. Little boy, little girl, or little whoever it is, old men or old women and the whole lot, think that you are doing good and you are corrupt to the fucking core. You couldn't even stand up for yourselves, never mind anybody fucking else. But anybody that's involved in this is not much good. But of course, the best part of it is the fell to the cabal. You know, you have minds of your own. You try and use it, would you? Please, if you have anything left. But you know, but they'll all do the right thing, the wrong thing. It's handier to do the wrong thing instead of the right thing. But what they'll try and do is play you, and they'll put people out there in front of you to try and get information out of you. And that happened to me this last couple of weeks. But sure, I know all this anyway, and I fill them full of fucking bullshit. You know, oh, this, that, the other, and you know, oh, you know, our Lord, and you know, they're all. So I have a relation with God. You know what I'm saying? I have my own personal relationship with God. But sure, you know, I'm not that stupid, guys, let me tell you that. But you think that these people, TAs, are fucking stupid. Well, if you think that we're stupid, you have another thing coming. Now, you can plant all, whoever you like out there, or whatever, how many people you like out there in front of me. But at the end of the day, I'll only tell them what I want them to hear. You know, that's simple as that. I ain't going to divulge any information to fucking them or anyone that's put in my path, that's put under a fucking a program that's going to try and fucking kill me, and to get information to fucking to be used for my downfall. I'm going to tell them all that. Yeah, I am. Yeah. Oh, I hear demons. Yeah. Well, you hear the demons, all right. You hear the two-legged demons, you know. Yeah, the two-legged corrupt demons. That's what you hear. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and have a nice day. I probably missed out on a load of stuff, but I'm probably long enough on this anyway. I have to delete a few videos that's up there and thing, but where's my glasses there? Oh, but 16 minutes, so not too bad. What I'll probably say to you is, guys, if there's any TAs out there and they listen to me and they listen to this channel, is do not divulge any information to anybody unless divulge all the information you want to, but don't divulge any information that's belonging to you personally. You can fill them full of shit, what I basically do. But you know, let on that it's half real, you know what I'm saying, that this, that and the other, you know, but just fill them full of shit, like, basically. But don't think that these people are put out there for the benefit of you, because they're not. Because you could be in a depressive state of mind, or whatever state of mind you can be in, I don't know. But if you're not in a proper state of mind, they will play on you. They'll play on your good bits. If you're good people, which we are good people, you know, I got a comment there the other day, right? I went into this, clicked on this man, the comment thing. He has no channel, there's no channel there, there's no comments, there's no videos, there's no nothing. So I'm going to pay heed to what he wrote underneath my fucking YouTube video. Do you think I'm going to pay any heed to that? When he has no channel? But sure, that's what you'll get, you know. You know, that's what you get. These people commenting on your video, you know. Oh, that's what I've been saying all along. Well, where's your channel? Where's your videos? Where are you putting up this? Where are you putting up this that you're saying this all along? You know, stand up and be out there. You know, make your videos and thing. No, I'm not saying, you know, you're wrong or you're right or whatever, or maybe you're real or you're wrong, but I know, I know, guys, but I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, anything that I know, mechanics, anything, you know, or a bit of wiring, most things I can do, you know what I'm saying? I can do an awful lot of stuff, you know. I can do a bit of carpentry, mechanical, I can do a bit of like electrical work, I can, you know what I'm saying, jack of all trades and master in none, you know what I'm saying. But like, I think you have to have, there's people out there can't change a wheel in the car, you know, never mind do anything fucking else. But at the end of the day, I put that down probably to me parents or whatever. I probably inherited it off them, off my father or off my mother, I'm not sure. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, like, I tell you, I'd like to be back working. or I'd like to have a part-time job. I'm 64 years of age now. I keep myself fairly fit. I watch what I eat. I have a good enough diet, I think. What they're putting out there in front of me as well, all these men that's 9 months pregnant, that have, you know, the bellies out to here. You know, I understand that as well, you know what I'm saying? If you have insulin resistance or diabetes or anything like that, they're the biggest part of you. Well, if you know, that's when your cells are not taking on the nourishment, that the biggest part of you that will take on nourishment is your belly. And they think that I'm going to be walking with a belly out the fucking heel. Well, I'm sorry, I would be. And I won't be walking around on crutches either. Maybe when I'm 90 I might be, you know, or something like that there. But they'll portray all this fucking crap onto you, you know, try and project this negativity onto you, you know. But they keep you down in the dumps, or trying to induce impression into you, or whatever they'll do, you know, or whatever they're trying to do, but it's not working. And if there's if coughing annoys you, oh, keep that up, you know. If sneezing annoys you, keep that up, you know. Or if you hear these voices, or the demons, you know, oh, keep that up, that's annoying. Yes, guys. But to all the TAs out there that's going underneath this fucking program, don't annoy yourselves, don't get involved in it, don't let it in it. You're sane, you're not broken, you're a good person, you know. Don't. Most of these people are nobodies coming from the arsehole of nowhere, you know. Like half the country think they're something when they're fucking absolutely fucking nothing, you know. You put on a bit of a uniform or a jacket, and then you fucking you think you're fucking God when you put on a uniform, no matter what type of uniform it is, you know. You think that you're special, or that you think you're something that you're fucking not, you know. Jack yourself way up to think that something you're not, yeah. Years ago, I lost my driving licence. I forget what it was for. I was probably through drunken driving, but I wasn't actually drunken driving. But the ex-garage, I was actually sitting in the car, but the garage was called, I was sitting in the car, and they came, and the fortunate bit about it was that the keys, I wasn't driving the car. I was sitting in the car, and it was stopped, and they came across me, and I was sitting outside the house in the car. I was drunk. I had a few drinks in me, but I was arrested over that, and I was convicted, lost my licence for 12 months or 2 years. 12 months. Now, this will show you the mentality of some of these people that's walking out there. You have to go to court or something at the judge days, and you say, right, you know, say it to the guards or whatever, is there any objection to this man getting his licence back? No, he was, you know, no objections or whatever. Then you get a receipt or whatever to go to the licensing office and to get your licence back or whatever it is. And I went in and handed your thing, and she looked at the thing, and she turned around. There was a woman there and a man, and he was in the background doing something like that there. And what the thing was, she looked at the saying that this man is getting his license back or whatever it was said. I didn't fucking look at it. It's a piece of paper, documentation saying, you know, that this man, right. She read it off anyway, and then she turned round to your man behind him, and she says, this man's here looking for his license back. What will I do? And he went like this, looked at her as much as, give it back to him, he says. Give it to him. So she's turned around and get me license and give it back to me. This is the fucking thing. This is the people out there that's in these fucking jobs, you know. I walked in with a paper after leaving the fucking courthouse saying that I got entitled and getting me license back, but that wasn't good enough for her. she had to turn around and ask your man, this man's looking for his license back or whatever. He says, give it to him back, you know. Where or how does these people get these fucking jobs in the first place? I don't know. This has gone on for 26 minutes, guys, or so, or whatever. I'll have to get off. But this is the people that's working out there, and that the likes of me and other people has to deal with out there. You put on a bit of a uniform or something, you think you're fucking God's gift to, I don't know, God's gift or whatever, you know, you can do everything or whatever, and you couldn't wipe your arse fucking right. 90% is, you know. Alright guys, I'll leave it at that. Peace out. But to all the TAs out there, watch my videos and it'll explain it all to you. It's the one headlights, same time accident entry, you know, these put out there, trying to stress you out, trying to make you depressed, trying to induce anxiety and all this carry on. Don't pass any remarks on them. You're not going mental in the head if you see your neighbour coming in and out the same time as your one headlight cars or anything like that. There, cars driving up or stopping out. Don't pass any remarks if it's all a load of fucking bullshit. Don't think that you're mentally in the head or anything like that. There, just Google it. Stalking and harassment, psychological warfare. Just Google it and you'll come along, you'll come across everything, you know, or YouTube it or whatever. Anyway, thanks for listening, guys. If you stayed on this long, I don't know, but peace out, happy days, and hope everybody's keeping well. Thanks for watching the videos, guys. Good luck.